What's up, my friends? Welcome to this amazing day, my friends. Hopefully, you'll find this message amazing, right? So, I started realizing something as I got older. I've always been uh, understood the nature of good and evil and doing right and wrong, but something else clicked as I started getting older, right? See, the reason why it's more important to do the right thing than the wrong thing, it impacts other people, but it's not for them. It's for you. Let me explain what I'm talking about. See, whether you tell a truth or a lie, the great thing about telling the truth is that the truth stands alone. You put it there once, and it's firm, like the firmest root you'll ever have. It'll never move. It's unmovable, and it stands the test of time. That's what truth does. But when you tell a lie, usually you have to compound other lies to help sustain the first lie that you told, because it's not solid. It's not a solid foundation. It's movable because it's not truth, right? And it's not only movable, and you got to continue to tell other lies to sustain that first lie that you told, and all that is external, right? But the fact that you told that lie, it does something to you internally, my friend. Yep, it does something to you internally, and it manifests in stress. All somebody gotta do is start asking about your lie, and then you start to panic. You start to getting shaky on the inside because you know you told the lie. So it impacts you internally, right? Let's look at righteousness and unrighteousness, doing the right thing and doing the wrong thing. Growing up, I grew up in a household where righteousness was always preached. Do the right thing, do the right thing. And as I started getting older and more independent, sometimes I didn't do the right thing. I did the wrong thing. And I realized that sometimes doing the wrong thing got me more benefits than the right thing at first, or so I thought, until I lived long enough to see that karma come back for me, right? So here's the thing. When you do the right thing, you're at ease. There's nothing up your sleeve. Your smile is as big as it can be because there's nothing holding you back. It's nothing that you have to cover or hide because you did the right thing. You feel good about yourself and on the inside as well, right? But when you do the wrong thing, we all got a conscience, right? When you do the wrong thing, your conscience starts to work on you, my friend. And it not only impacts the people around you, but it impacts you internally, because something keeps reminding you that you could have done better, right? So when you look at right and wrong, it's more than just the impact it's going to have on other people. It's more than just the external, the consequence or the result of your action. It's more than that. It's the internal impact, my friend. And when you tell lies and you don't do the right thing, it eventually manifests into stress, right? Ooh, we barking up a real interesting tree now, because stress is the true silent killer, my friend. Stress is the true cause of most diseases, my friend. It's the stress. And I'm here to tell you, my friend, that the stress is killing you, my friend. And I don't want you to die, my friend. So I want you to take heed to this message, my friend, because the stress is killing you, right? Let's look into this. Let's unfold this. Let's look. Here's the thing. You got to be bold enough to remove certain people, certain places, and certain things out of your life. You got to be bold enough that don't enhance your stress. You got to remove them out of your life. Any people, any places, and things who don't enhance your stress. Who don't enhance your peace. Excuse me. You got to remove them out of your life. Any people, places, and things who do not enhance your peace, who don't bring you more peace. Notice I didn't mention anything about stress. So they don't have to stress you out, but if they don't bring you more peace, they got to go. Right? Because you must admit, my friend, it doesn't matter how long you'll go back, 20, 30, 40 years, and none of that matters. If they're not bringing you more peace, they gotta go. But you must admit, you can never forget this. If they're not part of the solution, right? Then they gotta be part of the problem, right? And you know who's part of the problem because you feel it. Like the late Maya Angelou said, some people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people never forget the way you made them feel, my friend. So when you feeling that energy, that negative energy, and you can't figure it out, they gotta go. Even if you can't find any stress that they're bringing to your life, just the fact that you're feeling negative energy is stress enough because you're internalizing that stress. They're not enhancing your peace. They're not bringing you any peace. So you got to say peace. They got to go, right? And here's the thing. Absolutely no exceptions, my friend. So what, y'all go back 30 years, 20 years, 40 years, 50 years even? Who cares? If they're not enhancing your peace, they gotta go because the stress is killing you, my friend. You gotta preserve your life, my friend. Give no place to the devil. Touch no unclean thing, my friend. All those are significant, not just on the external. They protect you internally, my friend, because they cancel out the stress. And the stress is killing you, right? So here's 3 reasons why stress is not your friend, right? Number 1, here's the thing. Feeling stress and anxiety is only an indication that your fear is bigger than your faith. And you know that that's not a winning solution, my friend. Your faith has to be bigger than your fear. You just need 51% in faith, and you got a majority ownership of your mindset, my friend, to the positive, and you will win, right? It's number 1, right? And number 2, here's the thing. When you stressed out, that's an indication. That stress is an indication that there's a problem that needs to be solved, right? So rather than stressing out over the situation, simply focus your energy on solving the problem, right? That makes sense, right? No wasted energy, my friend, because wasted energy leads to stress and regress. And guess what? That stress is killing you, my friend. And number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right? That stressing out over a situation is never, ever, ever the right solution. But trusting God's perfect plan for your life is always the right way to go, my friend. Stressing over the situation, over the problem is never the right way to go. Just figure out a solution to solve it, but trusting in God's perfect plan for your life, woo! You're on to something, my friend, because that way you can't lose, my friend. And speaking of losing, right, isn't that why we're here? We play to win the game. This game of life is yours to win or lose, my friend, but you got to learn how to play it the right way. And here's how you play this. You got to understand. The game of life is played on the outside, but the game of life is won on the inside, right? In your mindset, in your soul, in your heart, and what you're feeling, and your emotions, my friend. So here's the question. Righteousness or unrighteousness? You got to side on the side of righteousness, my friend, because that stands alone. Truth and righteousness stands alone like the biggest root on a tree. It can't be moved. It don't wither. It's firm, steadfast, unmovable, always abounding, right? But see, unrighteousness and lies and deceit, all that is movable. It's not a sustainable foundation. You got to keep adding on to it to keep it stable, because it eventually withers away, because it's not truth. It's not the right thing, my friend. So whatever you do the right thing. And whatever you think of yourself, just know this. You were born to be great.